first step I do is I put oil on top of my table. Another alternative to that would be a pan, just something non-stick so the dough doesn't stick to your tabletop. I take my dough, now this would be a lot more than what you can do at home, but I spread it out just so it's not as thick when I roll it out. Rolling pan, any type of rolling pin works. As you see here, my dough isn't real sticky, so it's easier to handle and to roll out. The next step we do is we take a butter. I use a melted butter. It's easier to wipe on and just put a nice even layer on top of the dough. We use a brown sugar. Same way, just put a brown sugar on evenly. And then we use cinnamon on top of that. The amount of cinnamon and sugar and butter you put on won't make or break your sticky bun. Just more cinnamon, more sugar you put on, adds a little flour, adds a little more taste. So. We roll it up. Rolling up is probably actually might be the hardest part of the process. And then we cut the sticky buns. You're gonna see they look like they'd be too small to eat, but with the rising of the dough, then they'll get bigger. So I cut them pretty small. And then for ours, we use like a topping. It's like a caramel, molasses, brown sugar, butter. We have some with raisins, nuts mixed, and then just plain. Something, if you don't have the ingredients at home, you can just make it plain and put it like a glaze you can buy at the store, or some kind of icing on top of them. It works the same way. We put 6 in a pack. Package them however you want, whatever kind of containers you have works as well. We put it in what we have, what we call a proofing oven. It's an oven. It's about 140 degrees. If you're doing it at home, just a warm place, maybe on top of a stove with the stove on, with not the burners on, but just on top. So anything that gives a little bit of heat so the dough rises until you get the full height. And it's in there. It just depends on how high you want them to get. I mean, it can be 20 minutes, half an hour, somewhere in that range. And that's the hard part of the sticky buns. I have some in there that are ready to go, and I can tell you what it looks like. That's pretty nice. They don't have to be quite that high if you don't want them that big. But they can tell you about what they're ready when they're in the oven. We bake them in an oven. We make them in a convection oven. Just bake them at home. Take about 350, half an hour, 25 minutes, just until they're golden brown on top.